I just got home from the studio and I'm so excited. A bunch of fabric that I had ordered like 2 weeks ago just arrived. It actually came in a really weird bag. I've never seen fabric shipped this way, so I'm going to show you that in a second. But basically, 2 weeks ago I had ordered tons and tons of fleece because I really want to make some warm clothes for my annual winter cabin trip coming up in about a week. Problem is, I am quite busy at work right now. Even though I have a lot of stuff to do, I think I'm just gonna take tomorrow off and just sew up what I want to sew up with the fleece. I'm also just very excited to cut into it. So the pattern that I'm going to be working with is the Friday Pattern Company Pogonip Pullover. I had been browsing their website and just checking out some of their patterns. As you may know, I love their Seguro set. I've made it a ton, but I really wanted something more like wintry. One of my goals this year is to also work with some different types of fabrics, and I don't think I've sewn anything with fleece before. I've worked with fleece before, but not really like a full garment for myself. So this should be interesting. I went on Instagram and I saw some photos of people making this. And one person in particular had the best color combination. So I really want to try to replicate that. They did like a blue, a darker navy, and then like a cream. And I just thought it looked so nice. Onto the fabric. So I'm gonna go grab it. Do we see this bag? I've never seen fabric shipped like this before. Like the ends are tied up with like twist ties and like, yeah, very interesting. Funny thing is I have ordered from Fabricville before and they definitely did not ship stuff like this. It might just be because this is quite a bit of fleece. First impressions, I think I'm already really loving the color combinations that I chose. But I'm just gonna take everything out and then I can show you it. I know the lighting's not that great here, but you'll see the fabric more tomorrow. I am just way too excited right now. So first, we have this cream. So I bought 2 meters of this because I think I'm mostly going to be using this for like the body. We have this brown. We have the navy. And then I thought I would try something kind of fun. I really liked this like sunflower starburst kind of design. So I'm gonna play around with this and see if this will look good in some kind of combination with these. But I really do like these 3 together. I think that'll look really nice. Yeah, very excited with my fabrics. So they feel quite warm too, which is nice. But yeah, I basically just kind of want to make like 3 pullovers that I can just like wear with leggings, wear around the cabin, or I can just throw them on like right now when it's kind of cold. I've never made this pattern before and I did look a little bit into the instructions. There's some complicated bits, but one of the things I was concerned about was how stretchy this fleece would be. And right now it seems like it's not that stretchy, which is great because I did not want to have to serge the entire thing. I wanted to use my straight stitch, so that is good. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the pattern and then some photos of other people that have made it. And then the next time you see me will be at the studio where I'm going to cut everything out. So this is the Pogonip Pullover. And you can do it all in one solid color. You can also mix and match. And then this pattern, interestingly, also has a packable pocket. I'm not going to be doing that just because my fabric is pretty thick, but I think it looks pretty cute. It looks simple, but I think it's actually a little bit more complicated. There's like welt pockets and stuff too. Okay, so on Instagram, you can see like other people that have made it. And when I had looked it up, I absolutely loved this combination. So she had used like the navy, the cream, and then like a more tan for this bottom. I think I might do some variation of this. So I just need to play around with it and see what color combinations I want to do. But yeah, a lot of people have made this, and I just think like all the different color combinations are so cool. Okay, I sound kind of rough this morning because I've been trying to get over this cold that I've had for like a week, which is also why my voice probably just sounds deeper than usual in this video. Before I head off to the studio, I woke up this morning and I was like, let me play around with some of the color combinations just so that when I get there, I can just get straight to cutting and I'm organized and everything. So I think I'm happy with these 3 combos. So the first one here, I'm gonna do the brown on the yoke and then the back and then some cream there. And then I'll use the navy as like this accent. So I think I like that. Who knows, like I might end up changing it once I start sewing, but the second one I'll do only cream and navy. And I think I like how that looks too. And then this last one is gonna be like my fun one, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure how much I love this. I don't typically wear stuff like this, but I just loved this sunburst sunflower pattern so much. So I think I'll do this. Looks kind of kitschy, but like, I don't know, could also look kind of cute. So we're just gonna use the printed for the sleeves, the collar, the lapel, and then I'll do cream and navy. And yeah, for the hem, I'll do the cream there. Okay, I'm at the studio now, but I'm just looking through my fabrics. I need to find something to use for the lining. And it should be pretty lightweight. The only thing is, I have no idea what to use. I have so many options here. So let's walk through them together. I know it's just lining too, so you're not gonna see it, but it could be cute to put something kind of fun inside. And then only I really know that it's there, but I don't know. Let's take a look and see. So this is essentially where I keep all of my fabric. It's not really organized, but I'll get there eventually. So I could do something just like simple, like this. But I don't know, I have like some cottons that are kind of interesting. I thought about using this. This is from rifle paper, but am I gonna regret that? Like, I was kind of saving this to make something fun, like quilted, but I don't know, like, I like that too. And then I have just like more simple, like cottons there. I don't know what to use. Oh, I have these, which is like navy. These are just quilting cottons, but, okay, wait. Those might be good. That's just like a blue. Okay, wait, maybe I'm gonna use these guys. Okay, we have everything cut out. So I have 1, 2, and 3. I'm not 100% sure about this one, but watch, this one will be like my favorite. I don't know. So I printed them all out so that I could just mark down everything that I've cut. I think I have everything. I'll see as I'm making it if I've like missed anything for each one. Something I didn't think about is I am going to have to either change my thread for every single piece, or I can just sew everything in like a neutral thread. I mean, you won't really see it, right? Like, it should be fine. So maybe I'll just sew in cream. But yeah, so first I'm going to tackle the welt pockets. And I've sewn this type of welt pocket before, so I think we'll be fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and do all 3 all at the same time, and then I will check back in with you. Not looking too bad. I ended up going with this for the lining. I think that's cute. Anyway, I have 1 welt out of 6 done. So yeah, I think it actually looks really nice. The only other thing I have to do is just top stitch the 2 edges here, and then we'll be done all the pockets. I have 5 more to do, so let's just see how long that takes me. In case you're planning on making this, I just wanted to show one step that I think kind of differs from the instructions a little bit. So when you're stitching the welt flap onto like your rectangle here, it tells you to baste it in by 1/4 inch. So I basted it in there, this guy here. But then when you go to cut out your welt, you actually can't get into this like corner unless you unstitch a couple of these basting stitches. So I ended up having to do that. So if you make this, you'll either have to do that or just don't baste it in, like just stitch the front pocket bag with the welt flap together all in one. Pockets are all done and they're all basted to the hem. and they look really good. I don't love the top stitching on the edges here, but I think like because it's fleece, you can't even really see it. So next, I'm going to be sewing all the shoulders on all three, and then the collar, and then we'll see after that. So I'm working on the collar now, but I did not realize that there's an option to do no top stitching, and you can sew the collar in by hand. So I think I'm gonna do that. I know it's gonna take longer, but I really was not looking forward to top stitching this fleece. The issue is, like I said before, I don't love the top stitching on these pockets, and I know you won't really see it, but I kind of want to unstitch them and just do like a whip stitch from the back just to hold the welt in place. That just means I'm gonna have to unstitch each of like these. I'm just gonna do it because I know I'll like the end result more. So we're gonna do some unstitching, and then we're just gonna do a ton of hand sewing to get this collar done. Not me deciding to hand sew this, even though the instructions say I don't have to. And then complaining about how long it's taking. So I think I spent about an hour sewing the collar on. And now I'm just working on the front placket piece. But I think once this step is done, the rest is gonna go by pretty quickly. It's 3:15 p.m. now, and I started this around like 11. So I'm hoping to finish before 6 p.m. today, but I don't mind staying a little bit later at the studio today if I need to finish all this up. But yeah, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, like, this is not a project that takes that long. I'm just making things more difficult for myself. I think it's looking good. So this is just the first one. I still have the other two to do, but we will get there. Bottom is attached to the top, and this color combination looks really good. I'm pretty happy with this one. So then we have this one. I really like this one too. So that's pretty cute. And then the last one, still unsure about it. Actually, that looks kind of cute too. Yay, I'm so happy with all three of them. Like I said, I just have to attach all the sleeves now, and then do up the underarm seam and the side seam, and then I will be doing the cuffs, and then the bottom hemband, elastic, and then snaps, and then we'll be done. Okay, I tried one of them on because this whole time I haven't tried anything on, but it looks so cute. I got the hem done on this one, and putting the elastic through took a bit of time just because the fabric's thicker, but I still have to do the cuffs, and then I still have to do all of the other ones, but it's looking so good. It actually feels like really warm too, but it might also just be because I'm warm. But yeah, it's 5 p.m. now. I'm probably just gonna stay at the studio to finish all three of them. I'm gonna order some pizza, but yeah, love it. We are almost done. Right now I'm just putting elastic through everything, and then I took a look at the snaps here. I've never put these types of snaps on, so this will be an experience, but it seems pretty easy. You just make the hole, and then you want to make sure like this side is going to be on the front, and then this will be the other side of the snap. So I'll definitely do a test first just to see if it works. Just had my pizza. I'm watching She's the Man now. I'll probably finish soon. I'm getting kind of tired now, so I just did a little test, and they work. So, now it's time to do them on the collar.